Okay, so let me get this right. We just go ahead and jump up here and... Ooh, look, power up. See, nice and simple. Not even any monsters. This board's stupid. Get past these crushers here. Nothing to worry about. Now I'll even run holy water. Ooh, look, ghost. It's scary. It's moving 3 pixels a day. Yay. Got that one. Yep, still failing to see anything scary here. What's a tree gonna do to me? Ooh, look, spooky eyes. What the... What's up with the birds? Ah, shit. Oh, that hurt. Frickin' kamikaze owls? Ain't right. Why they be... Ah! Sharp ass claws, dude. Lay off. Man. Never get to the Dracula this way. Ah! And welcome back, everybody. This is a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming. If you remember last time, we took the forest route here in Castlevania III, Dracula's Curse. Thank you for joining me, and happy Halloween! I could finally say that. This video will be dropping Saturday, October 31st, Halloween Day. So hopefully you're enjoying it, having a safe and happy Halloween with those you care about, and just enjoying the season. I know it's not our typical Halloween pretty much worldwide, but you gotta make it fun. You gotta enjoy the holidays as they come, and this is probably one of my favorites. So we're gonna keep trudging on through here. Get that skeleton before he chucks a bone at us, and the one with the whip has a pretty decent horizontal jump, but we managed to take him and his bone-chucking buddy behind him out in that screen there, relatively no problems. Now we come to the bane of my existence, this forest board. Just sort of taking it slow this time. Figure my safest bet is if there's only one owl on the screen at one time. And they seem to have that little bit of a half-second hesitation there where they sort of get in position to swoop at you. So I'm trying to jump as they're doing that, and it seems like I'm fairly able to hit them if I do that. Missed that one on the first pass there, but I turned around and got it as it came back. Here I play it very fast with the jumps, kind of take them both a little early, but I'm lucky enough to clear them. Again, you can't control your momentum once you leave the ground in these games, and the jumps are very precise. We made it through the owls, which is something I didn't think I'd be able to do after last play session. Patience is key on some of these. And we come here to one of those little gremlin things and a red skeleton, which is literally stalking us from right by the double staircase. Not gonna waste any time fighting him, just gonna run by, take my lumps, and we come up on one of these statues that's spitting the magic damage balls. Not really a better way to describe that. I guess it's supposed to be like spitting fire at us or something, but 8-bit game, they're magic damage balls. Take the statue out there, and we got a couple of those gremlin guys too, but no real worries. Jump our way over, take the staircase down, and relatively safe screen here. Not much to do, but take the door and move on. Back to our little area map thing, showing we've cleared this board, and we could either go down into what looks like sort of a bog or into what looks like a graveyard. I'm gonna take the graveyard route. Greeted by a raven, sort of blows up on us as it collides, much like the owls did. And I'm gonna let the axe go. It's probably my favorite secondary weapon, but I kinda wanna see what I could do with this crucifix boomerang. Weird sort of screen here. This is actually the second time I've ever seen this, because again, this isn't the route I typically go when I play. These little jellyfish things are just sort of floating about. If you hit them, they pop open, and little baby jellies, I guess, start going everywhere. Just gonna beat the heck out of him, but I seem to be in one of those areas where you just can't progress because the monsters just keep respawning. Here we've got these ones sort of half in the ground. Got a bit of a jump coming here. Let's get rid of these jellies and... oh no. Yeah, this looks to be another one of these spots where if you just stand there too long, they're just gonna keep spawning forever, so I'm gonna look for a gap, and one of the babies hits me and I am flung off the edge. That was not a desirable way to lose a life at all. So we backtrack a bit. This time I take the axe because I really don't have another secondary weapon to choose. Let's try for a slightly faster approach on this one. Just try not to kill anything that isn't necessary. Ooh, lucky break there. Only the one baby came out of that one, instead of the full 4 like we saw out of that jelly. Kinda caught there. Tried to jump over, not quite enough elevation. You can jump over these ones on the ground, but they explode when you're overhead anyway. Most importantly, I passed that gap before those jellies could spawn too much, and we find ourselves looking at a skeleton with a chain whip, very similar to ours. Perhaps a Belmont family ancestor, maybe a disgruntled uncle or something. Heading through the door, coming up on another whip skeleton. Grab a couple hearts. These spider things are kinda cool. They just sorta come down slowly on their web from the top of the screen, and then they fling a baby spider at you. Equal parts weird and awesome at the same time. Let's switch up the axe for the dagger. No real reason behind that. It was in front of me and I didn't feel like jumping. As you can see, the spiders are coming down slowly but in fairly regular intervals, so we're going to take our stairs down here and dodge both of those, launching baby spiders at us, and down the stairs to the next screen. Seeing no monsters in sight, and this is usually a pretty good sign here on part 4 of block 3 that we've come to the boss battle. And the boss battle greets us in terms of this big boy here with the hammer. He's just gonna run right through us, and despite our best efforts of chucking daggers and hitting him with the whip, we did no damage. So there's gotta be a gimmick. There's gotta be a specific point to hit him. If you know these 90s games like I pretend to know them, most bosses, if there's a specific spot to hit them, 9 times out of 10, it's the head. So we're gonna go back there, and wow, these things are actually pretty easy to dodge for the most part. You just keep going, and as long as you're not in a direct line of fire, they're gonna just miss you. It's kind of a neat little trick to point up. Just missed that last one, got off screen before it collided with us. But yeah, we're just gonna go back and see if we can't just hit it in the head. Makes sense since we have elevated barriers on both sides. Go ahead, let it go by. Gonna jump past clean. Take a couple hits just to reinforce that you can't do damage with the body. It hits us, and then, yep, there you go. Hit it in the head, it starts losing health. Got an under half already. Gets one good shot in on us, and we take it down. It goes into your traditional boss's dead fire spray there, and we pull the red orb. Tally up our score here, which of course isn't that impressive because this is a continued file. Bolt of lightning strikes that middle statue there. Let's see what's going on here. Got a bit of a cutscene. Thanks for helping me. I'm Sifa the Vampire Hunter. I will follow you if you need my help. Makes you wonder what they'd do if you didn't need their help. What will you do? Take him with you or leave him behind? Let's take him with us. The more the merrier, right? So we have a really pale friend here, and he's just going to be tagging along. I do remember you could switch between characters in this game. I usually take the clock tower, so I almost always have Alucard with me. let's see what Sifa could do here. First off, let's grab a heart. Always good to have our... As you can see, we have the little Sifa portrait up there in the upper right. Pressing the select button switches us between. And now you've got the Trevor Belmont up there, and Sifa seems to have a sword and can cast spells from the looks of it. That's a bit of a fireball there from the looks of things. Now let's see what we can do with this. Let's jump down. And yeah, decent little fire spell. That's kind of neat. Like an idiot, I took the stopwatch. Really didn't want the stopwatch. Should have probably switched back to Trevor at this point, but I'm like, last life, why not? Gonna stop time, see if I can't jump. I jumped right on his head and bounced off, so that's gonna about do it. This has been a Grumpy Old Guy Gaming. Thanks for watching.